Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's about 12:30. It's supposed to be 104 actual. Feel like 110. I got a load of rock to haul into this week, first to next, and then I've got the 2 6-ton loads of one fill dirt and one topsoil. Going about 45 minutes west of here. I'm gonna do it Friday, but I don't have a lot going in the meantime. I see a lot of videos out there of people seeing what it takes to stop a mower, or one of them was a John Deere skid loader, and they'll like do saran wrap. They'll do 2 shackles and wrap saran wrap and do 10 wraps, 20, and go up from there until they spin out. And they'll do vehicles too. I've seen zip ties, I've seen duct tape, and I'm sure there's been some out there. I haven't seen them personally with baling twine. I know baling twine's pretty strong, straight pull. This is 110 strength, so that's the strength of the knot. Is 110 pounds. Supposedly, I guess. I'm not real up to date on that, but I got 2 rolls in here. I figured what I would do is see what it takes to stop my 850 Sportsman. And I'll do 2-wheel drive, and then we'll see 4-wheel drive if it makes any difference, if it'll make enough difference to add another string or 2 and break it. I mean, I know it's 4-wheel drive, yes. It's gonna spin a little more resistance, but my personal opinion, I don't know what it's gonna take to stop it. I'm gonna say probably 8 to 10 strands will be my guess. Never done it, and I'm sure there's people that have done it. And then I thought eventually, it won't be today or in this video, it'll be a part 2. I thought about if I have enough left over to see what it would take to stop my 324G John Deere. It's got the counterweights, the 3 counterweights on each side, and I think it weighs 8,800 pounds with the counterweights. So I don't know if I'll have enough to stop it after we're done with the 4-wheeler. But if we have enough in another video, I might see if this would be enough to spin out my skid loader. Also, it would be a factor of difference of being in grass versus being in the rock, and that's something I could do later on. Another test to see the difference in how much more traction we probably are going to get in the grass versus just spinning on like loose marbles in the rock. For now, this will be where the test is conducted, right here in the grass. We'll just run 5 foot of twine between it. I had to use a big piece of concrete to hold my flap up here. I have these folded down to keep the rocks off the back of the truck here when I'm dumping in piles. But I got my clevis right here on this one, and then I've got to put my clevis on this one on the 4-wheeler, and we will get started with our conduction. Okay, well, we got to start with 1 strand because that would be the best thing, I guess. So we got our first strand. I was going to do slip knots on both sides of the clevis, and obviously for my test, as long as I do the same all the way through, it's not going to matter. But they were saying probably just standard square knots or whatever. I got a splinter, so let's just try 1 strand. Okay, we have 6 strands, and of course this is 2-wheel drive only. Ten strands of baling twine. Okay. 1 broke. It's hard to get them on them clevises the exact same length and tightness, so it looks like 9 held because 1 broke. It must have been a little tighter than the rest. Now I will put it in 4-wheel drive and see if that makes a difference. I know we dug down in the grass a little bit, but for this test, I'm not gonna say it's real critical. This is my own test. I was just curious. "15 strands of baling twine." And when I didn't think 4-wheel drive would matter, originally I thought I was going to do it on the other truck in the rock. obviously in grass I'm getting a little more traction, so let's try 15. What do you guys think? $20 strands of bale and twine. That would be twice what it took them two-wheel drive. $10 in two-wheel drive and $20 in four-wheel drive. I never thought it would be half again more exactly. So that is, I would have never guessed that on the, like I said, I think I said 8 on the two-wheel drive, but I wouldn't have guessed close to 20 in four-wheel drive. Comment, like, subscribe, I appreciate it.